Today, I want to share with you a very important lesson that I have learned over many years of contemplation and practice. It is about overcoming one of the greatest distractions that can prevent us from reaching our goals: lust. Now, when I speak of lust, I do not only mean the desire for physical pleasure, but any form of intense craving that pulls us away from our true path. Lust is a force that distracts, distorts, and depletes. It takes our attention from the things that truly matter, the things that nourish our hearts and our growth. You see, when we are lost in desires, we forget who we truly are. We are caught in a cycle of seeking immediate gratification, and in that pursuit, we often lose sight of our greater purpose. Let me tell you a story from my early days. When I first began my journey of meditation and self-discipline, I was not immune to the pull of lust. It was everywhere, shaping my thoughts, clouding my judgment. I desired many things: recognition, possessions, relationships, and fleeting pleasures. But I soon realized that these desires were like the shadows of a tree. They seemed big, they loomed over me, but they were empty. They offered no nourishment. They left me feeling hollow. One day I sat beneath a tree, much like the one you see behind me. I meditated, hoping to find clarity. And there in the stillness, I saw my desires for what they truly were. Nothing more than illusions. Lust in all its forms promised happiness, but it only brought distraction. It promised satisfaction, but it only left me yearning for more. I realized that to overcome this force, I needed to cultivate stillness. When the mind is still, the desires have no place to take root. Just like a pond that reflects the sky, a still mind reflects the true nature of reality. In that quiet space, we can see clearly what we truly need and what is simply a fleeting distraction. So how do we overcome lust to achieve our goals? It begins with mindfulness, being present with yourself and your desires. When you feel the pull of craving, pause, sit quietly, observe the desire as if it were a cloud passing through the sky. Watch it, but do not engage with it. Understand that the moment of temptation is simply that, a moment, and it will pass. Secondly, we must practice discipline. Discipline is not about restriction or suppression. It is about directing our energy toward what truly serves us. When lust arises, you can choose where to place your energy. Focus on the path you wish to walk, whether that is your career, your health, or your personal growth. Redirect your energy into actions that bring you closer to your purpose. You must also practice patience. Lust feeds on impatience, on the desire to have things immediately. But true growth requires time, reflection, and consistent effort. Every small step you take in the right direction will bring you closer to your goal. Remember, the bamboo tree takes many years to grow beneath the soil before it rises to the surface. Your efforts, too, may seem small at first, but they will build upon one another and manifest in the long run. Finally, we must embrace the wisdom of detachment. Lust often keeps us attached to external outcomes: wealth, power, pleasure. But the more we cling to these things, the more we are trapped by them. True freedom comes when we detach from these desires, understanding that our worth is not tied to external success. Remember this: when you learn to be content with who you are, in the moment you are in, you will no longer be enslaved by desires. You will be free to pursue your goals with clarity, focus, and purpose. My friend, overcoming lust is not an overnight process. It takes time, practice, and a deep commitment to understanding yourself. But as you grow in mindfulness, discipline, patience, and detachment, you will find that your true desires, those aligned with your highest purpose, will become clear. You will be able to move forward with calmness, strength, and a sense of fulfillment. So, I invite you to reflect today. What desires are distracting you from your true path? What goals have you left behind because of fleeting pleasures? The answers lie within you. Through stillness and practice, you will find the clarity to overcome them and move toward the life you are meant to live. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. May your journey be filled with wisdom, peace, and the strength to stay true to your path.